Well, on this devotional, we're going to be talking about the 8th step that we need to take if we're going to have less stress in our lives, if we're going to be more relaxed and enjoy our lives more, if we're going to have less anxiety and more joy in our hearts. And so the step today is simply this: don't take yourself so seriously. You know, if you take yourself too seriously, that's gonna really tense you up, and that's gonna cause you to be more stressful. I think sometimes we get thinking, man, you know, if I don't get in there and make it happen, you know, it's kind of like the weight of the world is on my shoulder. Let me tell you something: the weight of the world's not on your shoulder. The weight of the world's not on my shoulder. If I went to heaven tonight, the world would go on just fine. Everything would be fine. My family would miss me. My friends would miss me, and I would miss them, but I know we'd see each other in heaven soon. So, I mean, if I go to heaven tonight, First Baptist Church is fine. Everything is fine. The world is fine. Nothing is dependent on me. And it's true for you. Whatever your job, I mean, you get out there and do the best you can, but don't take the weight of the world on your shoulder and get to thinking, man, everything is dependent on me. I think what that does, it just puts a burden on us, and it just makes us to think, you know, it's up to me to keep the institution going. No, it's not up to you. It's up to God. And that's the main thing. And so I would just say to you today, don't take yourself so seriously, and don't take your problem seriously. I mean, that's easier said than done. We do sometimes take and depending on what the problem is, but we just have to remember that, you know, the world doesn't rise and fall on us. It's all about God. He's serious. There's one person in life who's a big deal, and that's Jesus. He really is. He's a big deal. And even people that we esteem because of their positions, or they're strong leaders in the country or in the world or whatever, they're celebrities or they're athletes, let me tell you what they are. They're human beings. They got up this morning and had breakfast like you did. And, they had to get dressed and get ready for the day. They're human. And so I think when we develop that attitude that says, everything depends on me, and I've got to be the one to make it happen, we're just taking ourselves a little too seriously. And I'll tell you something else. If you take yourself too seriously, everybody else is going to notice it. And they're going to think, he seems to be taking himself a little bit seriously, or she seems a little bit uptight. Listen, take God seriously. Take your family seriously. Take your job seriously. These things are all serious. Take your responsibilities seriously, certainly. But don't take yourself so seriously. Don't get to thinking that you're the key, or that, you've got to figure this thing out, or, no. I tell you what you've got to do. You've got to walk with God. And that's what I've got to do. I've got to walk with God. And if I will walk with God and trust God and abide in Him, He's going to produce the fruit of the Spirit in me, and He's going to use me to be a blessing to other people. But if I get thinking it's all on me, all that's going to do is just stress me out and make me miserable. And so don't do it. Don't take yourself so seriously. Learn to laugh at yourself. Self-deprecation is a good thing. I worry about a person who can't laugh at himself or at herself. We need to, and I do so many crazy things. I don't have any trouble laughing at myself. But I think that's a good thing. And I think we should all be able to do that. And so just don't take yourself so seriously. Take a deep breath, relax, know that God is in control. And as long as He's on His throne, everything is going to be just fine. So I hope that helps, and I hope that that will be something that can help reduce the stress in your life.